Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Monday, July 8th, 2019. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Today, a courtesy call was paid on Junior Minister of Education, the Honourable Troy Liburd, by a number of early childhood professionals at his office at Social Security Building at Pinnes. Outlining the purpose of the visit is consultant for Bases Solidas Carlos del Castillo Cabrales.
We are very happy to be here. Very inspired as well to be here. This is a very nice place to be. And as you introduced, we are looking for the challenges, also the strengths of the education system as well, and how the education should move forward to expand the services. Especially, we're looking at the services for the younger ones, 0 to 2, and the most vulnerable population that has been left out till now. So this is a very challenging project for us, and we are hoping to learn a lot from you during these 5 days. We're going to be here.
The team will spend 5 days in the Federation, 2 days in Nevis and 3 in St. Kitts. He spoke about the schedule for Nevis.
We are starting with the services. At the moment we are in a preschool, working in a preschool. Then we're going to move to meet, to have a group discussion with the early childhood education unit in Nevis with the team. And then we're going to move to have another group discussion with the people that is in charge of infrastructures, planning, school infrastructures and early childhood infrastructures. Facilities, sorry. And then we're going to have a lunch with you. And in the afternoon, we have a group interview with the policy leadership, including the people in charge of education planning, management information systems, and CEOs, financing. And we will end the day with a group discussion with the supervisors of public preschools.
On Tuesday, July 9th, a meeting will be held with the Minister of Social Development, the Honourable Eric Evelyn, to find out what the ministry is doing in collaboration with early childhood. The team will visit daycare centres. They will have group discussions with health officials, meeting with supervisors from private preschools, and a discussion with parents. The Junior Minister of Education expressed his appreciation.
I am always keen on any new advantage that we can get in our education system. Of course, it begins with the very little ones in early childhood, and we want to get that good foundation in for our children to ensure that we produce the best possible adults here in the Federation, so that our Federation can continue to be very successful. So I look forward to hearing a bit more about the work that you're doing. I want to thank UNICEF for the sponsorship of the project, and hopefully it will be, your time here in the Federation will be very, very fruitful.
The expansion project is being sponsored by the United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund, UNICEF. Also present were Wang C. Reyes of Bases Solidas, Shelley Ann Harper of UNICEF, Dr. Tricia Esdale, Senior Assistant Secretary in the Ministry of Education on St. Kitts, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Kevin Barrett, Principal Education Officer, Sanella Claxton, and Education Officer responsible for early childhood, Florence Smithen. The Nevisian Chef Mango Feast, which took place on Sunday, July 7th, was the final activity hosted for Nevis Mango and Food Festival 2019. A number of persons supported the event, where a variety of mango-incorporated dishes were on hand for persons to sample. A cooking competition also took place at the event. Chefs from Nevis, St. Kitts, Antigua and Barbados took part in a 3-category cooking competition. We'll hear more in this report.
The first category was a dish of their choice. The chefs had to make a signature dish and incorporate mango in said dish. This category was won by Barbados. The second category was won by Antigua. The chefs had to prepare dishes based on the ingredients provided, including breadfruit and cottage cheese, and of course, mango. and the third category was won by Nevis. The chefs had to prepare a chicken and mango roti. The overall winner of the Caribbean Mango and Cooking Championship was Barbados.
I'm very happy, and I want to thank Nevis and everyone that competed. You guys did a great job. Great job.
Great job. Okay.
One of the judges for the day's competition was celebrity chef Judy Jew.
Really, really close. We had our calculators out. There was a long discussion, and all three of us were, different scores, etc. So it really came down to the math at the end for a grand total. And I just want to say that Greg is absolutely right. I've been here, this is my 4th year now, and every single year it gets better and bigger and better and bigger, and I can't wait for it to see it next year. And this is becoming a huge thing, and I've judged a lot of different competitions on an international level, and I have to say that this is just as good, and every single team up there today is completely a winner, because it was truly, truly, truly great to see. And I judge everything from Guys Groceries Games to Beat Bobby Play to Iron Chef to new shows that are not even out yet. So you should really take that to heart when I say that you guys are really, really all extremely talented, and you should be really proud of yourselves today.
The event also had a cake competition. A number of persons supported the event hosted by the Nevis Tourism Authority. A number of dishes were on site to sample, including mango-infused cupcakes, mango smoothies, mango rum, mango-flavored ribs, ceviche, and a host of other food items. I'm Devon Cornelius reporting for the Nevis Newscast.
The Ministry of Human Resources in the Nevis Island Administration is pleased to forward the following information regarding the availability of scholarships. The Organization of American States, OAS, and the Coimbra Group of Brazilian Universities, GCUB, with the support of the Pan American Health Organization, PAHO, WHO, are launching the 9th consecutive edition of this program by offering scholarship opportunities to outstanding citizens of OAS member states to pursue studies in master's or doctoral programs at Brazilian universities. More than 200 master's and doctoral studies in various areas of knowledge are available. The deadline for submission is August 7, 2019. The benefits of the scholarship are full tuition waiver, partial monthly stipend for living expenses, a one-time grant of $1,200 to be distributed to the first 150 ranked candidates once a student arrives at the university, and free Portuguese language support. Kindly visit the OAS website link on your screen for further information on the essential requirements, student financial responsibilities, list of study programs, and Brazilian universities. Still to come.
And so we wanted the environment here to be spruced up. We wanted the environment to be attractive. And so
the details after this break.
Jump up, free up, bet up, no standing up. Love, passion, pride, culture, I'm a 45, yeah. Music, folklore, pageants, and so much more. Love, passion, pride, culture, I'm a 45.
Join us from July 25th to August 6th for the Caribbean's greatest summer line. It's Culturama 45.
Love, passion, pride, culture, I'm a 45. Love, passion, pride, culture, I'm a 45. Love, passion, pride, culture, I'm a 45. Yeah. Love, passion, pride, culture, I'm a 45.
Welcome back. A number of upgrades have been taking place at the Cultural Complex and the Cultural Village in preparation for Culturama 45. On Friday, July 5th, officials from the Ministry of Culture paid a visit to the sites. We'll hear more in this report.
Renovations are in progress here at the Nevis Cultural Complex, the venue for the staging of the 45th anniversary of Nevis's Summer Festival, Culturama. Minister of Culture, the Honorable Eric Evelyn, spoke with the Nevis Newscast, providing an update on the works being done.
once you walk into the cultural complex, it looks extremely festive. You're almost walking into a brand new complex. I mean, when you walk in, you're going to see the lovely media booths, very well done, looking very pleasing to the eye. On our left here, we have the food concession booths, looking extremely festive with the colors. And of course, we are making our persons who will be selling the tickets much more comfortable, because we have a much improved and bigger ticket booth this year. And something that Mr. Rollins probably forgot to mention as well, apart from the fact that we've been doing all of this work in terms of the structure, we have also done some work to the grounds as well. And so the groundsman has been very busy doing some additional landscaping, planting some grass, raking up the area. So we have a completely enhanced cultural complex for Culturama 45.
The renovations, which began in April, is being managed by Jerome Rollins, Chief Executive Officer of the Nevis Cultural Development Foundation.
Well, this lounge is a brand new lounge. Over the years, we've used Public Works and had a wooden deck, a wood base. And so this year we've decided to do a permanent concrete base with plans in future to go up with the sides and so forth. So it's 60 by 30, it's a huge lounge. And the plan is to put a nice tent over it for this year, where we can safely accommodate our guests or our customers. And from next year, you're going to see an improvement in the actual lounge. So for this year, it's a brand new concrete base. 60 by 30 tent will be over it, housing up to 100 persons. And that in itself will improve the experience from a lounge perspective.
The 45th edition of Culturama is slated to commence on July 25th and end on August 6th, 2019, under the theme Love, Passion, Pride, Culturama 45. Meantime, Executive Director of the Culturama Secretariat and Chairman of Culturama, Antonio Abernathy-Liebert, spoke about the upgrades happening at the Cultural Village.
We painted all of the cake containers, we painted the stage area, we painted the police command post, we painted the upper lounge and also the bullpen. And so from what you are seeing now on the television, you would recognize that we almost have a brand new facility again in 2019. Every Friday there will be an activity, a fete. Next Friday we come back for Glow Fete. The following Friday we'll come back for 4-in-1. And then the final weekend in July, we'll be back here for the biggest event of Culturama, the Culturama 45 Wet Fete. And so we wanted the environment here to be spruced up. We wanted the environment to be attractive. And so the minister advised that we repaint to give the facility a brand new look.
Executive Director of the Culturama Secretariat and Chairman of Culturama, Antonio Abernathy-Liebert. I'm Devon Cornelius reporting for the Nevis Newscast.
That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing.